we're gonna play some Disco Elysium. Now, I know almost nothing about this game. I just know it's supposed to be really good and somewhat different. So I'm really interested in playing this, both for fun, but also from a game design point of view. So I'm gonna play this both just predominantly as a player. Also, I'm gonna just try to inject observations about the design. So let's get started. Let's see, I can be thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, haha, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. He's sensitive, very psychological, magnetic personality, but unstable. I begin to lose his mind. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. I don't know if I want to be any of these. I mean, thinker seems kind of nice. Seems kind of funny. Plus encyclopedia, plus inland empire, plus hand-eye coordination. I guess we could create our own. But I think I'm gonna go with a thinker, since musicians does not seem to be an option here. 5 intelligence, 1 psych, 2 physical, I guess, 3 motivation. Begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever.
Cool.
Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
I guess this is just me talking to my ancient reptilian brain. I have no idea where this is going. Simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What are we talking about?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a pool of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I'm a thinker. Let's keep following this line of thinking.
Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
The abyssopelagic zone.
Alright, nothing down to fuck all, Borough. Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Yeah.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
I mean, this is pretty well spoken for an ancient reptilian brain. So what, this is birth?
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Disco. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Or, stop! I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Interesting choices. I'm gonna go with number one for now.
Stench arises from your mouth, and with
Let's see
it,
what happens.
an ungodly headache.
Who am
A
I?
fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
I don't have any idea, but I'm gonna open my eyes. Alright, so I think that is me. This meat bag with this throbbing consciousness, because I think may have just downed this magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red. You know, immediately this sets up this idea that the hero is an anti-hero. Hold tab to highlight. Okay, so there's my head spinning. Here's a fan. Let's go over here. Empty cassette tape. Take all. Roll and empty. What year am I in? Oh man. Pants. I suppose we'll get to that. What's up with this fan here? Ceiling fan. The fan has two chains, pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other ends in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the plates. Yes, that sounds like the human condition. Grab the tie, pull the fan. Maybe we should turn on the light. A terrible mistake. Turn on the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Oh, right. I drank the Commodore Red. Pull again. Let's just turn the light off for now. What does that mean? Grab the tie. Seems to be some kind of probability. Because maybe I won't be successful in getting the tie. Let's try it. There it was. You swoop up and catch a tie, snap, release from the blade. Interesting. So right now the dialogue system already has this kind of double dice probability system built into it. Does that mean I have a tie now? I think it does. How do I access this thing? And let's go ahead and leave. And click on my... What do I got? I got a necktie. Can I equip this? Oh, I did. Now I'm wearing a tie. Great. And maybe it's time to put some pants on. I mean, I guess eventually one may have to just put on pants. In fact, I am even wearing them. Okay, hey. There we go. Now I am a civilized person once again. Okay. Well, that may be all. Ooh, what's that? I have some socks. Shoes, of course. It's just the left shoe. Where's the right shoe? So it's in the bathtub. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Yeah. That. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. I want keys to room 1. Perception. Sight. So this is very, yeah, it's very experiential, shall we say. It says Aurelian rags on the aluminum keyring. There's a single key on the ring, then key number 1 is etched on it. The number 1 is etched on it. You should open the door. It's a hostel cafe. Oh yeah. Hey, this is me as a thinker accessing my encyclopedia. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast frequented by dock workers. Thank you. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Wow. I remember Jodie Foster saying those very words in the movie Contact. That was a good movie. So let's go to the door. I seem to be missing a shoe. Where's my other shoe? Anywhere? Anywhere? What's that? Broken window. The window stands broken in its frame. Cool wind blows in. Let's look out. Morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. Visual calculus. Easy 9. Assess the damage. Success. The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Huh. Did I break it with my own hands? Let's look at them. Fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. What did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. Could it be my other shoe? There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Assess the size of the impact. It's far too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. Yeah, that is my shoe. Remember something heavy and larger than your fist. Yeah, probably my shoe. I want my right shoe. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Ha! I am a thinker after all. I can deduce. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you have only one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. I really want to go get that shoe. I really do. I do. Gain experience. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the code. Yeah, that's why I want my shoe. Great. I think that is all to do in here. How do I go to my balcony? I guess I just have to go downstairs. Counts as March. The year is 51. Wow, we're in the 50s, the 1950s. Lacos by Bisontique. What? I have no idea. It's like someone I can talk to. By the way, I really love the visual aesthetic so far.
Hello, officer.
I'm an officer. Like I said, anti-hero. The hero that lacks, your traditional characteristics that's usually associated with being a hero. This orange disco dancer, the young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown, her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. Officer, in my military personnel, turned her bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. I want to know.
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Because I'm a police officer. Well, I think I'm going to have to go plead the fifth on that one.
Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Attaboy. Alright, with thinker logic, here we go. You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something. I don't know where I am, or who I am, or what a Cooper's kinema is. How do I know what one sound like? Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? So, I'm drunk, I'm missing a shoe, and I cannot remember that I'm a cop. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? That's a great question. Suggestion. Challenging 12. Try the expression on her. Let her know what you want, that you want her physically. I think I chose a thinker. I believe maybe I'm the physical kind of a character, then maybe that might be the one. Date, this one seems chance of success 8%. No, I want to know more. Why don't I remember being a cop? Could it be because of the drinking? Wow, the logic is pretty strong. Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer. Oh boy. What is this? Takes a long drag before smoking. There's a mercenary up back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. Is that why I'm here? And why didn't you just tell me that? You know, overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer. I think I'm gonna just get going now.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Something stirs in you as she is about to go. Call it an instinct, a need, the need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before. A light glint off her eyes. Wait, she read my mind. No, that's me. What is that they have against police here? Where exactly is here? Tell me, is it 51 now? Your room? Oh, the next one. Did you hear anything last night? Okay. You're in a hostel, sir. No, where are we? We're in the world. We are in Revocol. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. Revocol, or however you pronounce it, is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation half a century after a failed world revolution. She is central to our moment in time. Okay, am I in 1951 or is this a different century? Should that mean something to me? That does not sound like a compliment. What century? What number? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names, and this is the current one. How many centuries have there been then? Civilization existed for 8,000 years, sir. She grins. What's so funny? Right, there's nothing funny about civilization. There was the usual ruckus, she shrugs. Loud disco music. Yeah. But that's right. 51, disco hasn't been invented yet, right? In 1951, disco would be like 70s. This is interesting. Do you have any visitors? I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. She nodded towards room number 3. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them. She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you. Ooh, that, yes, woo. The less said about oh, the better. Yeah, let's get a bit philosophical here. It would appear so. Around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace. Slow, sad songs started playing like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it. Yes, there was a church. A really small church, the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that, and also that it doesn't matter anymore, and that we are alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. Then what happened? Then you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing the room. Yeah. Windows smashed. Stapler probably. The song stopped. And furniture too. A real destructothon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out. Was there anything else? There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want this to be the type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. Wow, well, that was a helpful line of questioning. I am both a thinker and apparently
Glad to have been of assistance.
a cop who cannot remember that he is a cop. Red checks can be tried only once. Failed white checks can be retried by increasing the relevant skills. Hey, is that my shoe? Let's get my shoe. I feel whole again. Low on morale, put points into volition. There's something on the table. Composure. There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet, and you know what? They match my suit. That is very important. Conceptualization, like two baby crocodiles. Oh yeah. I'm a thinker. I am trained in the art of conceptualization. Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. Pretty clear, normal cop is not what you are. Oh. That's probably a compliment in some societies. Good. They are balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Money. 0.04 real or real. Interesting. Well, that's... I like kind of just finding loose change. It's kind of, a video game thing that you go around and just find money everywhere, but I feel like this one actually fits into the surroundings. It's not like me rummaging through garbage cans doing a firefight in BioShock Infinite. Let's see. It's probably not going to open. I think I've talked to her enough. Let's keep going. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper. I have no French pronunciation skills, so I'm not going to try that. Anything else we can look at here? Just going to go downstairs, I suppose. Dig the music. What is happening here? Big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. I want to sing into it. This is where the lyrics would be. Guess it's off hours. Speakers connected to the radio. Music is seasoned with static. Gart, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything's cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Makes some small talk. It's always good to ask the seemingly obvious.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Ah, because that usually gives you a more nuanced answer. And also the correct answer. It's very animated all of a sudden. Seems like a touchy subject. Ooh. Let's press on.
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just,
I have no idea. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something.
So now you're a cop? Forget it.
No, I'm like a anti-cop, because I'm an anti-hero. Also, I can't remember anything. The cops work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield. No, used to mount it. It was likely on a wall. Encyclopedia. This is a great skua. Seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola. part of the world you're in right now. I'm in Insulindian Isola. It's kind of like island-like thing. I do not know. I'm not going to perceive. Perceiving by sight. This small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stercorius Skua.
Look, your buddy is over there.
A man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? Pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. Okay. Inland Empire. You should totally sing karaoke for the first chance. You know what? I want to do that. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. Who am I even talking to here? Inland Empire. Is that my brain talking to me? My soul is modest, it's normal size. My soul is immense. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content secured by the hangover. That's probably the most accurate thing I can say at this moment. Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people. What should I sing when it comes to it? So this is actually an inner dialogue or a monologue or a dialogue with yourself. Quite interesting. You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. That was obvious. Huh. Of course, they really get a gauge on my soul with that one. So I'm gonna sing something happy, like from this ostentatious orchestration folks. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic small church song. Who's laughing now? No one. New task, sing karaoke. Yes. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. Looks like I'm going to finish my thought / my dialogue with myself. Quite interesting. Great. We have autosave. This is quite an interesting game so far, especially if you kind of just slow down and explore everything. And so far, in just a very small bit of it, it's welcomingly linear, and but really focuses on kind of getting you a sense of your surroundings, the context, and of course about yourself. Menu's been wiped clean. The only word Monday is written on it. Are we at Tuesday? Roman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting, so I guess we might be on Tuesday. It's a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Thank you. Oh, did I have a thought? I had a thought. Healing item gained. That seems useful. Look at that.
Hello, sweetie.
Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. Sign reads, mess hall reserved for union members and doors open at 1600. Inside you catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. And sleeping at the table wearing mud-kick boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads, "A wild pines," encircled by a logo with a tree. Success, a colorful piece of plastic dangling from his carboner. Makes your finger itch. On the counter rolled out of its opening, you see a blister pack of headache pills. Insert the piece of plastic. Did I just steal this man's pills? The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does. Tutorial agent. You just picked up medicine. This item is stored on the bottom left corner of the screen. Above your character portrait, click on the plus icon to heal your morale if you have morale damage. ID doubling is a shift card and job permit. Young, white man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago, S, and John. Ooh. I don't want to steal this guy's ID. I'm gonna leave. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. A sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? Oh god, is it time? Attaboy, it's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worry there. Not thinking about drinking all of that time. It was like you weren't yourself. Yeah, that's that. Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? This person really want me to... Seems like a really bad idea, but lick it. Only a little. Lick it, but only a little. Only with the tip of your tongue because you're a pleasure to lair. After 2 or 3 licks, the crust begins to melt and sweetness breaks loose. Ew, this is like just spilled rum on this counter. You definitely go for some more. Great. I like that as a mission. Let's go talk to this guy. Kitsuragi. A speckled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. I perceive by sight. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on his back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer. Shake his
Hello,
hand.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Realize he's waiting for your name. Ooh. I want to invent a name for myself. No. It's so cool. It's very cool, but I won't come off like a douche if I call myself that. It's very, very cool, but maybe just a bit too ostentatious. No, you won't. Oh boy.
Yes, well.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an interdepartmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand. Probably for the better.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
The dude with the bird rhetoric. What he means is that he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied. Ooh, wow. I'm not that drunk. You mean him?
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
I did intuit that he perhaps was hiding something, the manager.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Right, and the interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? Mm-hmm. So the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
That's a good question. I was hired to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia. On your sleeve and on your back. Who the hell am I? Points to your jacket. So as you could be impersonating him, you could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it, but for now I'm going to let those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Inspector General means Internal Affairs. What he's saying is that he's not from the Rat Squad, IA, and isn't supposed to suspect such things. Yes, but I am not them. I'm from Criminal Investigations. A halogen watermark with the letters RCM. Something citizens. Cerebral Citizens Militia and a pattern resembling the street grid of the Cerebral West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. But you don't have like a badge or something? You mean you don't have a badge? Wasn't I gonna wake up? Yup. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. Well, for what it's worth, I chose not to steal the ID card from that guy who's passed out over there. But never mind. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. Getting the body down should still take precedence. Okay, here's a big one. Whoops. No, go back. Dang it. I didn't mean to click that. What did I just tell him? It's like I just blurted out some stuff. What are we supposed to do again? I'm just going to talk to the body, but I can't remember anything. Aha, I did tell him that. He looks at you for a moment in silence. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. You know, I have to say I'm pretty perceptive for someone who's still drunk, but anyway. But I've seen officers go through much worse. Much worse. Well, I think that counts for some empathy. Nice, Kim. If you need something for your headache, there's a general store nearby, but as I said, the dead body should be our number one concern. Well, let's go. Tutorial agent. Lieutenant Kim is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. There he is. Do I need to increase my morale? I don't know. Let's go talk to this guy first, though.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
This seems more on brand.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
I guess this is what happens when you don't really respond to a call like this, you know, that someone's murdered. or there's a death, like till 7 days
Do you
later.
have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? With Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Did he not say 3? I don't know if that qualifies as mini.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
See that door over there? Points to the west. First you exit through that, and then to your right you see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. And the hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. Man means the heavy cavalry of innocence of Franco-Negro. Sweeping over the plains and nations, enemies of mankind, 5th century style unified currency, and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore whatever that is and carried guns. First and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. The hole in the fence must be enormous. So that's a lot of ways to say that's a big hole in the fence. Ooh, burn. You know, I'm pretty good for like this question thing for someone who's still super drunk. The locals, customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it. That does not seem like a good reason, though. People can do awful things for less in this strike. Dang. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body up back, because I asked her number. That's why Sylvia went away. I hope you appreciate that. this again. Dang, mad experience. Tasks. Porch badge mission, find booze and drink it. Okay, cool. Real. Intersolary real is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in now, it's safe to assume it means you own some money. Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. Oh, this establishment, 130 real. Points to the red ledger on the counter. I really would like to ask that, but what do I... This was a practical question. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff 20 real, comes to 60. And the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work, so try to tell me you didn't. That'd be 40 in damage. Now half the bar, you're in a tab. Wow. What exactly is money? Well, I'm a thinker. Actually, I might be. Since I woke up, I have trouble remembering the most basic concept of reality. Let's keep going. Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things, and things like the hostel room or peeks in the ledger. 8 bottles of a potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Are you serious? From your work, I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. Looks like Kim. I'm sorry, I don't think cops take bribes. Why are you looking at Kim? I'm a cop too. Am I? Right? I don't know. Some do take a recompense. It's that serious, but only to survive. Dang. For survival to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay. Martin Hayes. And it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. And that's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole. Motorics. Torics. And that's what MOTE stands for. So morale's actually pretty good, so I don't need to boost my morale. I mean, I just have one. I think it's time to go check out the body. Now what are we supposed to do? That's Kim.
Yes?
Three days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. I guess that's where we are. Cadaver has been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. Self-organized Peace Corps of the occupied city of Revachol, the RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this. I got experience for a secret task completed. Can we go over the planar info again? Just saying it's mysterious case. It does not take a DeLorean polymath, but the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that. time is it? Oh, it's 9:32. Seems could be potentially useful. Accelerated fence, tall enough. So here we are.
Yes? Yes?
Something else to say?
getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens.
That was not a successful questioning. Can I click on this? What else am I supposed to do here? Let's go find some ammonia, I guess.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Yeah, people don't read anymore. Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve crime and catch the criminal. And that seems to be what I'm trying to do. This is pretty meta. It's exciting to people I guess. They get to imagine dangerous things, and it's kind of like a puzzle, where you can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him. This is quite meta. I mean, why do people like playing crime games, or private detective games, or anti-hero cop games with amnesia? Seems to be on brand for my thinker. Your mind. Interesting. Yeah, these are good questions. Can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that. But if it's written really well, then maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either because she doesn't need a Batman, yes, that would be interesting. Well, when everyone is poor. Well, that's not really a proper romance story, that's more like everyday life. Sometimes write about real life. Not in romance books, sir. These are about nice and pretty people, and everyone is happy in the end. Well... Modia can wait. Interesting. I mean, so far this seems to be an almost entirely dialogue driven with some point and click kind of a gameplay. And it seems like all the mechanics of leveling up, getting things, seems to be conducted through dialogue and point and click. It's interesting.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
That is a good thing to keep in mind in general.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Yeah, this conversation is going into an interesting direction. These countries don't realize they're racist. Wholeness, unity, balance. feel like I'm not really impressing my my partner here. It's back there.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
That's interesting.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy. Void rates. Interesting. It's like I have no agency in this at this point. This is like the least focused detective.
It's dark.
Okay, we'll get the flashlight.
Yes?
You seem to be in a deranged state. You have trouble remembering things. You've misplaced your badge. I cannot let you act in the name of RCM without supervision until you've regained control of your faculties. That's good. Really interesting game. Super atmospheric. I like the slow burn that is this game. Dick Mullen. No, that's the fictional. Level up. I'm not sure what that means in this game. Seems like a great. Now I gotta track down my gun. Flashlight. What is happening? Interesting. Well, hey, that was a first playthrough of Disco Elysium. I mean, I don't think I got much of anywhere, but it was really interesting. Super atmospheric, super experiential, dialogue driven, point and click, really good writing, good voice acting, and really cerebral, right? And it makes you wonder what this game is actually about. And I mean, it starts off really like it's kind of a mind fuck from the very beginning. So it's a bit of a load game. I think I auto saved. Oh my god, I have to do that again. To the Batmobile. I can do this faster this time. First of all, let's take all the stuff. Save this game before I... What is happening? Saving this. What am I supposed to be doing again? What is this? These are all my skills, I think. No idea if I did that right, or if I was supposed to, if I could have chosen something else. Do a new save. Just leveled up. Right, this is probably a good stopping point for today. I'm gonna come back to figure out what is going on in this crazy town. This is Artful Design TV, playing through Disco Elysium. Signing off.